No! Nico Goldstein's gold, starlight, and dewdrop silver. Multi-fan page. Oh, the whole group got bronze. I've never seen that happen, guys. We've never had multiple people come in for a medal at the same time. We're breaking records left and right. Good evening to anyone in the Western Hemisphere, United States, and South America, and Canada, part of North America, and the rest of the world. Good part of whatever day you are experiencing right now. How's everybody doing? This is just a check-in. Just saying hi. Just checking out. What's up, hey boo? What up, flow subs? Is that Marcus or JR? Who's trolling me right now? As you guys know, because I've said before, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So I'm going to keep having these little check-ins with you. I'm going to keep, just jumping online every once in a while and having a live and just saying I love you. Just letting you know that you are loved, you are alive, and you are worthy of living your life simply because you're here, simply because we're here. And I just want you to feel affirmed in that. If you are feeling lost in that, if you are not feeling that at all, if you are not feeling surrounded by love, you are loved. I believe on deeply philosophical levels. So just going to keep doing that. Just going to keep reminding you of that, reminding myself of that. I need to do this on a regular basis. I have to remind myself on a regular basis that I am loved. Because it's tough. It's tough to love yourself. It's fucking tough, guys. And a lot of us never learned. We never learned that shit, So how you supposed to be good at, let alone even do a version of something that you didn't even know, that you didn't know how to do. So that's the impetus behind, spending some time with you guys tonight. But I'll spend some time with you in the comments and the things. If anybody has questions, about mental health or other things. How do we get Jeffster for a Sweet 16 party? Oh my God, that would be amazing. Oh, that would be amazing. Scott Vick. What do you guys? I don't know, bro. You got to hit up Scott Vick. And also Warner Brothers, because I guess they kind of own Jeffster. Oh, I'm Phoenix Cosplay. Dude, Flows, I'm so glad that you liked the product, man. Thank you, everybody out there who has already jumped onto the Flow train and been a part of supporting us, me and JR and Marcus in our supplement company, our brand. I try not to inundate you guys too much with stuff that I'm selling, because I'm actually selling it, but it's good. I really believe in it. We just wanted to make something great. And so for all of you out there who have, that believe, that know that I mean that when I say that, and you've gone out and you have purchased this stuff and you are enjoying it, it just means the fucking world to me. So, and to the other boys. So thank you for that. One too many. That's a pretty great Instagram handle. I love how you wear your hat. Well, thank you. I like how I wear my hat too, I suppose. My hair was just not having it. I'm going to wear my little camo sitch. For my boys at SWAT up in Tirana. I miss you guys. Favorite Flynn Rider line? Oh, all of them? I don't know. I probably quote Frying Pans. Who knew, right? I probably quote that more than anything, because it's the quickest little bit, and particularly with kids and stuff like that. You just want to give them a little tidbit, little thing to chew on. Hey, it's that guy. Yes, I'll see you at Denver Comic Con. Oh, actually, that's something I could probably talk to y'all about. So, let's see here. What's been announced? Where am I going soon? Oh, I'm going to be at MegaCon in Orlando. If you're in Orlando or the Orlando area or the Southeast, or fuck it, whatever, you want to go to Orlando to a convention, I'm going to be at MegaCon next weekend. Next weekend. You can go, just Google it. I should know better, I understand, but, Google's our friend. And then I'm going to be at Denver Comic Con, I think 2 weeks after that. Again, double check that with the Googs. with the Googs. Oh, wow. Coined it. Unless somebody else already has. The Googs. Yes. Oh, and Cologne. CCXP in Cologne, Germany. Who out there is in the Cologne, Germany area? Who in Germany wants to go to a convention? I do. Can't wait. Never been to Germany either. Super excited about that. The last live, I'm sorry, the last live got kind of janky because my internet was being a dickhead. That's just ultimately, technology, like the greatest thing that's ever happened to us and the worst thing that's ever happened to us. I don't know. It's like, dang it, I can't believe my magical energy of internet connection suddenly went away for a little while, so I couldn't magically talk to people through a phone. Anywho, hello Argentina, nice, good to see you. Do I think being sorry, I missed that. I gotta read faster. Best workout advice? Oh fuck. I mean, there's so. Ask somebody more learned than myself. That's probably tip number one. But I don't know, from my personal experience, I honestly, I tweeted this out at one point, I think, or I Instagrammed it or whatever. I put it out into the world. But I think that the two most important ingredients are you've got to get up and go to the gym or to wherever you work out, or again, you don't even need to be lifting weights. Go be active. Our bodies were created. Guys, we're animals. We are incredible organic machines, and they need to work. They need to move. They need to go and do shit. We're built to do that. And you will be your healthiest, happiest, best self when you are out there just expressing life through physicality, whatever that is. Whether it's dancing or yoga or Pilates or straight up lifting weights or a combination thereof or CrossFit or whatever. And also the fuel that you put in your body, like muy importante. Know what the fuck you're eating, know what you're drinking, look at the supplements, all the things, and see and research it and find out what's good and what's healthy for you. So all that, but again, there's a lot, but get up and go. Make a point of showing up. Show up, and once you show up, so show up is rule number one. Rule number two, once you show up, give everything you possibly can give. And you know how much you can give. You know. And other people might be like trying to push you, and you can get injured too if you are trying to be a hero and you got some trainer that doesn't know that you're hurting or something. So you don't need to do that. But when it's a willpower thing. It's not you're getting hurt. It's a willpower thing. And when you can push through with willpower, it actually genuinely helps you. It makes you not just physically stronger, but mentally and emotionally stronger. So I think that's those two things. Show up and give it all. And as long as you're doing those two things, I would say, actually, rule number one, patience. Rule number two, show up. Rule number three, give everything you have. Because you've got to be patient through the whole process. Otherwise, you're just going to be frustrated. You can't. You've got to love yourself through the process. If you're hating yourself, you're frustrated, you're upset with yourself, you're hating, it's a negative feeling. That's not going to propel you into being inspired to being your best self. In the same way that we can't hate people into truth or a better world, we have to love other people into truth and a better world. We have to do the same with ourselves. We got to love ourselves. We have to value what this incredible gift that we have in our life, physical life. And I know that's, by the way, everyone's life is very different, and we all have there's a whole spectrum of things that we can and cannot be, grateful for. It's a very subjective experience, life, but even just the baseline of it, again, I've said before, I think is a miracle, and one that we ought to cherish and value and protect and foster and encourage other people to be stronger in. I think it's like the most important stuff. Mental health, emotional health, physical health. We can do it, guys. We can do it. I got so much faith in us. For real. I'm super optimistic about the future. Anyway, that was not a tangent. Somebody asked the question. Again, verbose and tangential, so whatever. I've never done deprivation tank experience. I've heard it's cool and interesting and different. Some people have said it didn't really do much for them, but other people have said it's like the bee's knees. So, yeah, I'm not reading all of them. I'm trying to read most of them. I mean, unless I'm ranting, then I'm not reading any of it. Yes, it is. This is a shirt from Jensen's Brewery, family business, which I have yet to visit. I should probably get out there. I do live near Austin, I suppose. Bracelet is super nice. Thank you. That was a gift from my friend Tiffany Smith. It's Morse code. It says patience, as a matter of fact. That's what that says. I'll come back to Toronto. I was just in Dubai. Come on, let's not be greedy. There will be Shazam 2, which I'm still hoping we're going to call Shazam 2: Electric Boogaloo. I think if we don't, we're just missing a really great opportunity for everybody, you know. You have to write a philosophy paper, but you're procrastinating and saw you were live, so, I mean, priorities right. I mean, I don't know. Should we break down the philosophical debates of you doing a philosophy paper? I mean, that's getting meta. That's getting meta. Hola, Mexico. ¿Ontas, Mexico? Need HQ. I think you might have meant Nerd HQ, but I receive it both ways. Need HQ. I need Nerd HQ too. I want that to happen. You're welcome for the Snort Bailey. Fantastic. I can't wait to see the Shazam Lee either. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, yes, they're I believe moving forward with the Black Adam movie for next year. So stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be so much cool shit. Oh God! By the way, please don't just blow up my DMs with ontas. Please, I'm begging you. Please don't do it. I appreciate it. It was funny. We had that phase. No hate, no harm, no foul. But I don't want to have to go through a whole bunch of messages with the ontas. And I'm just saying, please. Por favor. Por favor. Well, believe it. I said it. Yeah. Come on, guys. My sister and son met you last week and said you were... Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, bookish nerd princess. I do like Brazil a lot. I can't wait to come back. I mean, see, this is what happens. Then the untas roll in. Untas. I don't know. I don't think I'll be at SDCC. I don't have anything that's promoting down there at the time, so I don't think I'll be back there. I speak a little Spanish. Un poquito. I do like Green Lantern. Wow, okay, now we're getting a bunch of questions. I can rapid fire this. That is a Park City you talking about. Hello Salt Lake. Hello Park City. I love Park City. I've had lovely times there. But I've never been to what's the name of the film festival? Sundance. I remembered. I've never been in this business. I've been in this business 20 years. Never been to Sundance. Can you believe it? Hey, I'd love to come to Korea at some point to promote. Yeah, I would love to get out there. ¿Más preguntas? Oh no. I wonder how much of a delay. There's got to be like a pretty sizable delay in like when you guys type a message and when I actually see it, right? I mean, like pretty. What is that? What do you think? That's probably just like how many people are messaging. I'm intelligent, I promise. Oh, by the way, thank you for everybody who was trying to help me with the image being reversed. For clarification, I know that if I turn the phone around and it's the other way, it will not be reversed. I know that much about my phone. I was hoping that I might have just been missing something in Instagram's coding where you could just press the button to flip the whole thing after you've recorded or taken it, and yet that doesn't exist, which I find to be silly. I think that should. In fact, while we're on the subject, Instagram, I have a few other thoughts. Really appreciate your service, but we could do better in a few things. I'm not going to get into that now. I'll hit up your customer service. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I've been to New Jersey. You're Batman? I don't know about that. What kind of phone I got? iPhone XS? Is that the name of it? I think that's the name of it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I quite liked being in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. That was such a fantastic show. Such a fantastic show. So delightful. It is stupid. Yes, we are. I have no idea what that is referring to. I genuinely have no idea. Oh, you make me so happy, A.K. Macklemoom, if that is your real name. I wish there was a way to read that wasn't looking away from the lens. You know what I mean? Like if it was up here, then I could still be. It's like we're engaging still, kind of. I don't know. How does it feel being Shazam? Fucking awesome. That's how it feels. I'm so grateful. I'm so. I don't know, man. Just like very humbled by the whole situation. Very few people get these opportunities to play these types of roles and these. You know, I mean, the role's been around for 80 years. 80 years people have been loving this character and supporting this character and as Captain Marvel, you know, all of this time. And now I'm the lucky fucking bozo who gets to step into those spandex. Like, man, so, like, thank you, God, thank you, God. Like, so intense. And that you guys went out in mass and supported us and believed in us and you enjoyed it. Like, come on. It's the magic. It's all of the magic and all of the feels all of the time. We've already been over this in the last live. I'm not going to give any thoughts on Endgame. I don't spoil movies. And don't you spoil them either. I don't know how to pin comments. I don't. I am I am still a bit of a technological layman. I think that's what I was going for. You know what? I'm my favorite Disney prince as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. Please sing something. What should I sing? I'll see if I'll take some requests. Let's see what people say. I do watch Game of Thrones. Oh my gosh, guys. What? Again, I'm not talking about it. No spoilers. Tequila over vodka, yes. Calpurnia? Did I see It Chapter 2? Is that It Chapter 2 out? It's not out yet, isn't it? Didn't they just only have the trailer just released, isn't it? No spoiler. I'm not. There are many crazy things that will keep me loving you. And with your permission, may I list a few. The way you wear your hat. The way you sip your tea, the memory of all that, they can't take, no, they can't take that away from me. The way a smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. No, they can't take that away from me. We may never meet again on that bumpy road to love. Still, I'll always keep The memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we danced until 3, the way you changed my life. Oh, you can't take that away from me. No, you can't take that away from me. That's that version anyway. You know what? I have watched some of The Walking Dead. I haven't watched all of The Walking Dead. I'd love to make an album. I'd like to do that one day. First date tunes. I can't. I don't even know if I remember I don't think I remember all the lyrics to all my songs in First Date. When I was a kid and I would do theater, like me and my younger sister Shekinah, we would do community theater together, and we would know every lyric to every song in the show. Not even just our songs, everybody's songs, and we would sing them incessantly. We would never forget them, like ever. And the 2 Broadway shows I've gotten to do, maybe it's because I'm older and your brain's just not absorbing nearly as much. I don't know, but I can't. I remember bits and pieces for sure, but particularly First Date. I mean, that was like 6 years ago now. Anyway. Guest star on a current show. That's a good question. I don't know. Well, like a show that I really dig is Patriot on Amazon. If you guys haven't seen it, you should totally fucking check it out. It's so good. It's weird. It's weird. But that's part of what makes it unique and awesome, and I highly recommend it. If you've ever seen In Bruges, the film In Bruges with Colin Farrell and the other amazing gentleman. Well, yeah. Anyway, it's got a very weird, strange, dark kind of gallows humor tone to it. It's an off kilter kind of movie, but I think also very genius in that regard. And this feels like kind of like it's a series, but it's tonally it's kind of like that, and it's really good, real good. Cast, writing, direction, fantastic. Describe Jack Dylan Grazer, if you can even put his personality into words. Oh man, like I don't know. Like I know Asher's mini me, but like Jack is also mini me in a different way. Like in the movie, Asher's mini, but I don't know. Like Jack, he's such an amazing. He's got more soul and more life. And like intelligence and synapses firing than a lot of adults that you might bump into in life. I don't know. He's an old soul and a smart kid and really intensely present and just has a sharp mind and also cool. Has good taste and is an aspiring skateboarder who's he's got some kick flips down now, guys. He's doing all right. He's also a giant pain in the ass. Don't get a big head about it, Jack. I did get my shirt from Jensen. Yes, he gave me this shirt. Well, how long have we been going now? A little while. Should I just remember this thing like kicks you off in an hour? Imposter Syndrome? Sorry, who just asked that? Yeah. Okay. No. Oh, wow, guys. Oh, well. Somebody just asked me if I struggle with imposter syndrome. Yeah, hell yeah. I don't know anybody. Well, look, I don't want to project on everybody else, but I have to kind of assume that everybody at some point, even if it's a little bit, is struggling with understanding how they fit into this world, and if they really are them, or and by the way, I might be, in fairness, I might be totally misunderstanding the concept of imposter syndrome, but I believe that's when you feel like you feel like an imposter in your own life, like people are gonna figure it out, I've definitely felt like that, like just one day people are gonna realize I'm just a horrible person or whatever. It's all this horrible self-talk. It's all part of that same lie. It's a lie. It is darkness trying to end your light. You are light. You are a part of light. We have light in us that is given to us, and darkness wants to squash that light through lies in your head and in your heart. It's what it's trying to do, guys. I mean, my humble opinion, but I really believe that to be a spiritual, cosmic, whatever truth. And I think we have to be on guard for that. Even if you don't believe in a deeper or sense or whatever, mental health still proven in psychology that this is how it works. We have we have bad self-talk. We have bad programming. We all have an operating system, right? The operating system that's running this whole situation. And guess what? Your operating system was programmed by your parents and the rest of your family and your school and your friends and society and the nation you grew up in and the city and all that stuff. That's what your operating system is. And that's not your fault. You've been told that's how to look at the world and operate in this world. And we have to be able to challenge all that stuff, because we have to know that not all of the not all the coding that we got was top-notch coding. And that's okay, because they didn't know better. The coders didn't know better. And we got to forgive them of that and know that we can let's go find the good fucking code. Let's go do that. And part of that good code is recognizing that when you are in this negative feedback loop, you are just tearing your own self down, your worth down. When you have no self-worth, that's when you feel like an imposter, because you don't feel like you deserve to live in the space that you occupy. You deserve to live in the space that you occupy. Let me repeat that. You deserve to live in the space that you occupy in this world. It is your life. Value that. Woo! Hallelujah. Anyway, so I think I'm pretty sure that's imposter syndrome, or imposter syndrome adjacent, at any rate. But don't let those lies take root, take hold. Don't give them a foothold, guys. They're lies, and you're light. and we can get the fucking gunk off of ourselves and hopefully be even brighter, and hopefully bring more people to the light, more people to truth, more people to love, more people to grace and understanding and forgiveness and empathy and all of the things. Guys, they're so good. They're so good. These things are so much better than all of the other bullshit that we deal in and that we throw around at each other. Oh, guys. Woo! Let's love each other. Oh, man. If we can do it, I'm telling you, we're going to have fucking hoverboards by November. We'll be space traveling in a year easy. It'll be that moment in Star Trek First Contact where all of a sudden it's like we finally get our shit together, and then all those really cool things fucking tip off. Anyway. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, well, that had no context, but somebody said something nice. Anyway. Okay. Who's stronger, Shazam or Superman? I mean, I've been asked this before. Within the comic lore and all that stuff, we are equally powered. But I think I'm stronger, so, whatever. Spider-Man is the best, goddammit. Well, Spider-Man's pretty good, bro. I do like me some Spider-Man. What's my favorite song? I recently I've kind of come to the conclusion that I think Claire de Lune is my favorite song. Which, given that I'm like a total pop music, dance music kind of a person, because I love moving and dancing and stuff, seems like an odd choice. But I just find that song to be so inspired. You listen to it and it brings you on a whole journey, and you feel that you can hear it in every little tap of a key. You can, and yeah, I don't know. That song will make me cry. If I'm just in that mood and I'm listening to that song, and it's just so pretty. Anyway, I don't have any pets. No pets. Not right now, but eventually I want to have a lot of pets. I live on a ranch. I want to have all kinds of animals and stuff. Favorite band? Again, something I've answered often, but I think if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Weezer. Just for what those two, Blue and Pinkerton, and those ears, and what I think Rivers, and really the whole band. But there's so much genius there. But there's a lot of music that I like. And top 5 favorite actors. That's a lot. I don't know. I mean, I think there's so many good actors out there. I don't know. I think Meryl Streep's probably, and by the way, and it's also super subjective shit, right? Like, everybody has different opinions on what they think is good acting or not good acting. And actors particularly sometimes have very specific opinions about what is good acting and what is not good acting. But for my taste, Meryl Streep's probably top of the heap by more than a nose. I think that her ability to transform into characters is unparalleled. She just is, and has so much gifting and so many tools, and makes it so authentic and so real. And yeah, so I think she's there. And then, but then, like right in that circle of Sam Rockwell, to me, I think is incredible. Gary Oldman. I don't know. Even though I've got to play some leading roles and stuff, I always kind of fancied myself, or at least saw myself, or thought of myself as more of a character actor sometimes. So, I look at those. Those are leading character. I don't know. I just think that their ability to become. That's what acting is. You're becoming someone else. You're inhabiting a whole other life and trying to be as authentic in that portrayal as you possibly can, because you're trying to convey a truth, whatever that truth is. And sometimes that's an ugly truth depending on the character you're playing, and sometimes it's a really beautiful truth. But yeah, I'll go for like 7 more minutes, 7-ish. Jason Momoa is a super cool person. Yes, he is. He's been incredibly kind and warm every time I bump into him. So happy for him and his success, and his whole Ohana, like his whole squad. And, it's not, it's like, like, it's great when you see people that have a good heart do well in the world. I want to promote that. I think let's go promote people that give a fuck about other people first. And, hopefully that will start tipping some scales, and we can get back to valuing what's actually valuable in life, which is life. Why did I choose to live in Texas? A whole bunch of reasons, but ultimately I have these crazy big Willy Wonka dreams that I feel I have been imprinted on my heart and my head since, I don't know, since I was a kid, since the beginning, or but certainly in the last 20 years, it became very, very concrete and clear of what I thought I needed to do, or what I was supposed to do in this world, or part of what I was supposed to do in this world anyway. And after a long time of waiting and praying and thinking and vacillating and debating, because I'm a Libra also, so I'm constantly like, oh God, I don't know, what do I do? And then I did all that, and I ran it through the logic, and I was like, checking all what was ticking off most of the boxes and what made the most sense. And Texas, but specifically Austin, Texas, I felt very drawn to. I think this is an incredible place full of a lot of incredible people, and has been that for a long time. And a lot of people are waking up to that idea now. But yeah, that's a general sense of it. But what started up my acting career was, I don't know. I mean, probably being like a roughly 4-year-old kid who, where I first became cognizant of the idea that I could intentionally make somebody laugh. And if I could intentionally make somebody laugh, that made them feel good. And that made me feel great. And I never, ever wanted to stop doing that. That just felt like the most incredible. It's almost like, it's like a magic trick. It's a superpower. You can do a thing and that has an effect that's actually like true value, like making someone feel good. Little did I know at the time I was also a child in a situation that was not understanding love on a very healthy or consistent basis, and therefore not learning self-love. And so my let's say calling of being able to make people feel joy also was tied directly into my brokenness of needing to feel loved. And so both of those things lived on top of each other for a long time. I mean, still do in some ways, but having gone through the therapy that I've gone through and getting healing from my heart and healing for my mind and even body, to that extent, taking care of myself, in ways that I hadn't before. All that stuff has allowed me to not need, I don't feel in the same way, the validation that I once did before, but it never, but only amplified my desire and ability, as I think, even to go and bring joy to other people. Guys, therapy's so great. If you're out there right now and you're on the fence and you're like, I don't know, is there stigma, or what will people think, whatever, fuck all that. Go and love yourself. And you are loving yourself if you go and spend the time and energy and money that is required if you have it. Obviously, not everybody has those resources, but go online, look. There are free resources available in many different fields of mental health. But if we owe it to ourselves to be healthy. That's our job. Nobody else is going to keep us healthy. And it's nobody else's job to keep us healthy. It is our job to value our life. And if we are valuing this thing, then we get very good at knowing how to value a thing like this. And then we're so much more capable of loving the other things like us around us. So go to therapy, do it, talk about all of this shit, get it out of you, get it out of you, get it out of you. Understand it, understand yourself better, understand this world and reality better and how we fit into it. I mean, that's what it's about. That's what all that stuff is about. So I can't encourage you enough in that. I mean, I'm not just a hair club president. I'm also a client. Like I say all this and I'm passionate about it because I didn't want to live. I literally I got to the point in my life where I genuinely was not sure what the point of this fucking shit was anymore. And I didn't want to live. And then therapy and all manner of it helped me, saved me. And I was a part of saving me. I had to get all the way down there to realize that I needed to do it. I didn't know, but I did. I got there and I went and I invested in me in ways that I had never before, because I didn't even think to do it. And because my self-talk was so bad, that why would I ever go and help take care of my own heart or mind if I was constantly shitting on them, constantly telling them that they are not worthy, constantly telling them in all the little snide things that we do. And you know what you do. Don't talk to yourself with anything other than love. Don't. All right. That's my time, folks. Thank you so much for jumping on with me tonight. I hope I answered some questions. I hope that we got to have a good, positive life, light, love-filled conversation. And again, I will continue, not just in May, although it is poignant and it being Mental Health Awareness Month, but I will continue, even outside of May, I will continue to try and do these check-ins and keep encouraging you to love yourself, value yourself, take care of yourself. You are worthy of that. It is okay to do that. That is not being selfish. That is being wise. That is good. And then as we are doing that and healing ourselves, let's continue to go and love others and help them in their process of healing. And then we can all go heal. It'll be so awesome. Fuck, it'll be so awesome. I can't wait. Love you. God bless you. Talk to you soon.